Not doing any harm, is it?
There's a bit more to it than that, I'm afraid. The man had a look through one of the port lights. He got the fright of his life, Mrs. De Winter. There was a body on the cabin floor.
Oh, my God.
It was all dissolved, of course. There was no flesh on it, but it was a body, all right. He saw the head and the limbs. He came up to the surface and he reported it direct to me. So you see, I have no choice, Mrs. De Winter. I must tell your husband.
But I thought she was supposed to have been sailing alone.
Yes.
So there must have been someone with her then, after all.
That's what it looks like, yes.
Well, who could it have been?
I've no idea.
Well, surely somebody would have come forward. A relative, somebody.
Yes. It's all very strange.
Well, now what'll happen?
It'll have to be reported, I'm afraid. The press will be onto it, of course, though I can't see how we can avoid that. I'm very sorry.
If only we didn't have to tell Maxim. If only we could keep the whole thing from him.
I would if I could, Mrs. De Winter. But it's quite impossible. There's nothing I can do.
Captain Searle, they told me that you were here.
Mr. De Winter, I'm afraid
I wonder if you'd mind waiting in my study. I'd like a few words with my wife. I know what's happened. Frank Crawley told me.
Yes, of course. Mrs. De Winter.
I'm sorry. I'm so terribly, terribly sorry. Please say you've forgiven me.
Forgiven you? What is there to forgive?
Last night, the dress, you thought I did it on purpose.
That. I'd forgotten. There's nothing to forgive. Oh, my darling, if only this thing had never happened.
It doesn't matter what's happened. We're together, that's all that matters. Oh, Maxim, I love you so much.
No, you're wrong. It does matter. You don't understand. We're not meant for happiness, you and I.
How can you say that?
It's true. Rebecca has won.
No. No, please.
Her shadow is always between us. She knew she would win in the end.
No, please, Maxim, you mustn't say such things.
Searle told you about the boat.
Yes.
And he told you what they found in the cabin.
Yes.
Don't you know what that means?
It means she wasn't alone. It means there was somebody else in the boat with her.
No. Rebecca was alone.
She can't have been. Captain Searle said...
It's Rebecca's body lying on the cabin floor.
No, Maxim, no.
The woman they buried isn't Rebecca. It belongs to another woman. Unclaimed, belonging nowhere. There never was an accident. Rebecca wasn't drowned at all. I killed her. Now, can you look into my eyes and tell me that you love me?